Stephen, I don't know what to say. We've dominated that game, we've controlled the possession, played exactly the way you want to play, and we've lost.
Amazing. The truth is, since I've come to the club, I honestly believe that was our most complete away performance since coming here. I thought we were terrific in all aspects. Not only the defensive work that we'd, carried out, but also the breaks, the opportunities we created. We always looked the team that was likely to score. And to lose a goal, not in the last minute of the 5 minutes added on, but beyond that, it was 95 and 50. It's devastating. I'm devastated for the players because I said before this game there would be small details, things that we'd worked on that would help us, but the winning of the game would still be down to the players, and they did everything that was asked of them. Everything bar finishing a couple of good opportunities, and the last moment of the game was the only moment in the entirety of it that we went back on the first ball. It was the only time, and I'm devastated. It's a lesson for us. Sometimes in these moments you go back thinking you're protecting the lead while everything you've been doing all game has been front foot. And I was really disappointed for them because to a man they were exceptional.
I was going to ask you about that goal that we conceded, because it did seem that we gave him the space to have that shot, and throughout the game that's exactly what we hadn't been doing.
No, we're amazing on that, and from the first, from the kick in the last seconds of the game we just went back on it, which we hadn't done all game. And I'm devastated for them because they were exceptional, as I've said today. What a great performance. When you have a performance like that, to take nothing from the game is hard to take. But we lick our wounds, we go again, and the good thing is we can take real confidence from the display, because to come here and virtually give up no opportunities in the game is a really good sign for us. I said prior to this game we'd kept 2 clean sheets in our last 3. It should have been 3 in our last 4. And also adding to that, I thought we were excellent in possession of the ball and creating numerous chances. So really disappointed, but a lot can be taken from it.
Not to be too negative, but do we have to be critical about the fact that we didn't finish off the chances that we created?
Of course. We created some big moments and unfortunately didn't capitalise on that. But we always were in control. There wasn't a period in the game where I never felt comfortable. And their manager said to me at the end of the game we were robbed, and he's right, we were robbed. But ultimately, we come here and for all our efforts go away with no points.
Just on that, Lenny Lawrence made a point of coming across to us just there in the corridor, and he said very rarely does he feel sympathy for an opposition manager. Please pass on that today I feel really sorry for him because we were rubbish. That just shows how well we played.
Yeah, and as I've said, the boys deserve great credit for that, because to the detail they carried it out, all the little points that we'd made, all the small details that were on them, and they were so intense in their work. I thought our midfield 3, our back 3, our wing backs were exceptional, probably Christie's best game of the season today. So really pleased with many aspects. I thought Hallam for 75 minutes gave an exceptional performance. So I'm just gutted for the players. I truly am. And they're devastated because they gave so much to the game. But we can take a lot from it. That's the one thing.
And on that, Stephen, how do we make sure that it is a springboard and not a confidence sapper? Because that's the way it could go if they let it or dwell on it for too long.
Of course, we can only look back on the positives because there was so many of them today. But that's given me great encouragement, because we've come to probably one of the hardest grounds in the league to come to and played exceptionally well. So we have to take real confidence from that. It was a really assured performance, and I don't think there was a disappointment today. I thought the back 3 as well. I thought Byron was outstanding. Knight-Percival probably had his best game of the season. And Gethin Jones has been a real consistent performer from us. So I'm just devastated for the group. I am. It's difficult for me just now because I asked for a certain type of performance from them today, and they gave me everything and more. And that's why I'm a little bit down here.
Tweak to 3-5-2, Steve, and the lads looked really comfortable with that.
They did. They looked very comfortable, and I was really pleased. There isn't an aspect of the game today that I wasn't pleased at. Maybe a couple of moments where we could have finished really good moves in our final decision. It's hard to point out a negative today. It was such a complete performance. The only negative is we lost the game.
Most of Gaffey earned his place in place of Harry McCurdy. That must have been a tough decision to make.
Yeah, but he certainly proved me right. I thought his performance was amazing today, and he's getting fitter all the time. That's the one thing. You know, when he first came into the side after 70-75 minutes, I could see him fatiguing, but he's getting better and better all the time, and I'm really chuffed with the way he's developing at this moment.
That's 3 or 4 different formations now. You've got some ammunition in the locker in terms of how you can set up now.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I think that in the back three, it's probably most suited to us. But we can play 3-4-3, we can play 3-5-2. I just feel that, you know, the likes of Byron seems, you know, since we've gone into that, his performances have been exceptional. I think Nat looks really comfortable there. I think our 2 wing backs are growing into that. Both of them were outstanding today. So I think in a lot of ways it's helped us. Ultimately we lost.
Huge signs of improvement though. That's what you've been after since day one of this season.
Yeah, and if we play like that every week, trust me, we'll be a very good team. That's been the most encouraged I've been after any game this season, and I think the players should be proud of themselves today.
Looked like Hallam got a whack. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He's fine. He also, his first 90 minutes really, although he didn't play 90 minutes, his first real off EFL football, you know, in terms of league football. I know he played in the Cup, but I thought he gave a really good performance today. He looks hungry again, he looks determined, and he looks fully committed, so pleased for him as well.
Full week to prepare for Crewe. If you do this in front of the home fans, they'll certainly be on your side because the away fans are seeing it. To do this in front of the home fans will be fantastic.
Yeah, and that's the job. That's what we have to do. We have to play with that intent, that courage, you know, the composure, the aggression, all of those things. We have to do that next week, and you know, I hope we can.